This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. And with me in studio, I have Rick Cenname from Equity Title of Nevada. Rick is the sales manager. Welcome, Rick.
Thank you.
Today, I want to talk to you about property profiles. This is something that as realtors, we're pretty familiar with because this is something we do regularly when we have a property that we're looking at either to list or we're looking at for a buyer to purchase. This is something we would come to you and say, hey guys, we need a profile on this one. Tell us what that involves. What is a property profile? First of all, what do people get when they say, hey, I need a property profile?
Okay. Well, a property profile in general is a snapshot of the home. It usually about 15 or so pages.
Right.
We'll list the owner's information, talk a little bit about the property, number of bedrooms, baths, square footage, pool, spa, the general details of the home. But then it goes into a little bit more detail as far as what type of mortgages are on the property, if there are any liens or judgments on the property.
Right.
And then goes into neighborhood specifics,
HOAs. A lot of the geographic information is provided in that. You'll even see maps,
Definitely. You'll see maps of the surrounding area with all those schools, stores, shopping, all highlighted, outlined for you.
Some of the interesting information that we garner from these is like whether or not there's a water district easement on the property. And because these are pretty common these days where people have pulled lawn out and paid, we need to know that. And we need to know it because if the seller sells and the buyer buys it with that easement, the buyer needs to know that if they try to put a lawn or a pool in, they're going to owe the water district some money.
Definitely. They could very much owe the water district money. And just a little bit about the easement. 10 years ago or so, the water authority offered homeowners money to take out their lawns and replace it with desert landscaping, and basically restricted it from ever being converted back. So if a new buyer wanted to take out that desert landscaping, put grass back in, take out the desert landscaping or put a pool in, the water authority would basically come back to that new homeowner and say, well, wait a minute, there's a restrictive easement on this property and you have to pay us back the money that was paid to the previous seller.
Right. Well, let's talk about liens just for a second. Who can put a lien on a house? I mean, can I put a lien on a house? Can I just go over and say, hey, I want to put a lien on that house?
Basically, with the correct paperwork, yes, anybody could put a lien on a property.
Wow.
Whether it be valid or not, that's another thing. But the county will record anything with the correct documentation.
Okay. And then upon the sale of that home, then I have to be made whole on that.
Correct.
Or I have to be challenged on whether the validity of my lien. One or the other.
Correct, yeah. What we would need at that time, if you're trying to sell a property that has a lien on there, is we would need a lien release.
Right.
And you're either going to get that through paying it or from the company who recorded it or the individual that recorded it to prepare the release. One of the things with our property profiles is we will also send all of the recorded documents with the profile. So you'll get a 15-page pretty little document, but behind that you'll also get any deed of trust that's recorded on the property for any outstanding loans that you have, any liens that may have been recorded on the property, the water conservation easements that could be on the property. So whatever is recorded, we will get you those documents.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with host Harvey Blankfeld. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.